On the DIEZANI interview, why Sahara reporters and EFCC still owe Nigerians explanations. The Outburst TV, January 1, 2024. Greetings, Nigerians. All of us at Outburst TV happily wish Nigerians a great 2024. However, let's kindly note that the year 2024 will be better for us, not by mere wishes, but mainly by the responsible actions we are committed to take. One area we must decide as a country and as individual citizens to take actions is the area of consistently demanding absolute accountability and transparency from our public servants. These include the governments, the media, banks, telecom operators, and every other body or person that serves the Nigerian public in any capacity. Also, kindly note that failure to do this is the reason these public servants may take us for granted. They are servants for crying out loud and therefore should not be allowed to do whatever they like and get away with it as they seem to be doing right now. Instead, it is time for us to uncompromisingly assert our masterhood in this democracy that should be the government of the people. Let's know that if we fail to perform this important task as a people, we would lack any moral ground to complain about the excesses of these public servants anytime. Fortunately, we are here to help us do just this. So, let's kick off this onerous task on this platform with the purported DIEZANI Alice Madueke London interview published by Sahara reporters on December 23, 2023, entitled, "I'm Dying of Cancer, Allow Me to Return to Nigeria," ex-Petroleum Minister DIEZANI begs Tinubu government. On that day, Sahara reporters published an interview said to have been granted by the former Nigerian Petroleum Minister DIEZANI Alice Madueke. According to the Sahara reporters publication, and I quote, "The ex-petroleum minister accused of embezzling billions of dollars from Nigeria expressed her readiness to disclose details of the funds she allegedly misappropriated while in office," unquote. Going further, Sahara reporters quoted the Nigerian Tribune to have earlier reported that DIEZANI Alice Madueke said as follows, and I quote, "I am now a born-again Christian and currently grappling with the second stage of cancer for which my United Kingdom-based physician has advised me to continue medication for the rest of my life. Yes, no one is flawless, but sometimes God Almighty permits such occurrences. I've been accused of financial misconduct during my tenure as a petroleum minister, and it's true. However, I would like President Bola Tinubu and Nigerians to forgive me, allow me to return home and contribute because life is transient. My husband and my entire family members, including my Nigerian lawyer based in the United Kingdom, knew my relationship with Dauda Lawal Dare, the current Zamfara state governor, whom I entrusted over $9 billion for safekeeping while he was the executive director of the First Bank Nigeria PLC. Unfortunately, it has now come to a point that Mr. Dauda Lawal is no longer picking my phone calls and even worked in collaboration with UK police to put me under surveillance, maybe to claim the money I entrusted to him when I die," unquote. After the publication that same day, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC corroborated the Sahara reporters' publication by republishing it on their official Instagram page. Then, the federal government anti-gram arm went ahead to delete the publication that same day, even as reported on many national dailies such as The Punch. Then, the following day, after the Sahara reporters' publication, another famous online media platform that reports on Nigeria, Premium Times, published an exclusive interview said to have been granted to it by the former Nigerian petroleum minister, where she denied granting such an interview as earlier claimed by Sahara reporters, calling it fake and concocted. That is it. Premium Times. Premium Times also had EFCC denying that it republished Sahara Reporter's account, quoting an EFCC spokesperson, Dele Oyewale, as saying that, and I quote, "The report is not from the EFCC. Anything that is not signed by me is not from us, the EFCC." What a flimsy defense. Our suspicion. We suspect that either Sahara Reporters went out of its way to sit down, craft and publish outright falsehoods against a former Nigerian minister still standing trial in both the UK and Nigeria to mislead Nigerians, or that the story was actually true but Sahara Reporters and or EFCC got bribed into denying it by those indicted in the story. That would imply using our stolen funds against us. In our evaluation, which anyone is free to challenge openly, one of the above points of our suspicion can only be the reason why a famous media establishment would publish such a long, well-crafted story as Sahara Reporters did, but kept mute after it has been allegedly refuted by the subject of the report. Even as we publish this media, Sahara Reporters has neither apologized or explained what happened to the Nigerian public, nor has it taken down the story from its website, as you can see. That's Sahara Reporters. I'm dying of cancer. Allow me to return to Nigeria. Ex-Petroleum Minister DIEZANI begs Tinubu government. What should Nigerians demand from Sahara Reporters and EFCC, and why? Our major source of income as a country is petroleum. Therefore, if our petroleum funds have been mismanaged to the tune of $9 billion as claimed by the Sahara Reporters story, then who doesn't know why we are all going through this excruciating economic hardship? Why would there be security of lives and property, food security, provisional amenities, and other indices of life in Nigeria when the money that should have been used to provide these things are treated this way and no one seems to care? So we urge Nigerians to join us in demanding thorough accountability and transparency from both Sahara Reporters and EFCC regarding the report under consideration here. We demand that Sahara Reporters should explain as follows. How did you come about the story of an interview granted in London by DIEZANI Alice Madoke? Is it true or not? If still true, why haven't you put up any defense against the Premium Times published rebuttal? If not true, why did you publish it? As for EFCC, their flimsy denial is nothing less than an insult on the collective sensibilities of Nigerians. So let the Commission explain to Nigerians as follows. 1. How come the Sahara Reporters' claims were corroborated on the EFCC official social media page at all? Who posted it there? If an overzealous EFCC employee did it, what actions have been taken against him or her up to this moment to show that EFCC has no hands in the republication? Why didn't the EFCC respect Nigerians enough to offer detailed explanations with apologies for such a big gaffe? Can we make these demands with the hashtag SREFCCexplain or Explain Design Interview? These are long hashtags, but maybe we can see right in them as our individual sacrifices to help the country get better for ourselves, our families and friends, and our generations yet unborn. Please expect a link at the description section of this video entry where you can find the tweets to retweet. Thank you very much.